Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase here on Cable 12. I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
We think we have a great location for a real estate office in uptown Rocky Mount. We have easy to find above the courthouse. We have a nice sign, digital temperature and time. We think we have a great location on the web you see on your screen, which is mountaintolake.com.
We'd love for you to stop by our office. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. If those office hours don't work for you, then we'll be glad to meet with you outside of those hours or even come to you, right, Bob?
Absolutely.
So just give us a call or send us an email, reach out to us on Facebook, whatever avenue you choose. We'll be glad to visit with you and catch up and see if we can help you if you're interested in buying or selling property. Bob, January is rolling right on by here for us. We're finally getting a little bit of this snow to melt away, although who knows how long. It sounds like maybe some colder weather is coming. But, you've been busy working on a contract on a condo. Tell us a little bit about what, if you're buying or selling a condo, what makes that unique, maybe a little bit different from residential property?
Okay. Well, as we said before, we frequently work with buyers and sellers outside of Franklin County. The condominium Steve's referring to is in Roanoke City. And the answer is our purchase agreements, we're real fortunate to be part of local, state, and national realtor associations. We have purchase agreements which address how you sell a condominium. There is a distinction there, some different things that you go through as a buyer and seller. The biggest thing is that with a condominium, the seller discloses it's a condo, and the buyer gets a resale certificate.
Right.
And it's somewhat similar to when you buy a property in a property owners association. And the way I see it, it's an effort to be fair to the buyer. We walk into a condominium, we walk into a home or even a piece of land that's in a property owners association. The buyer likes the land or the condominium in this case. They know very little about the association, not just the restrictions, but the financials. So the buyer, at the seller's expense, receives either a condominium resale certificate and or a property owners association disclosure packet. And the buyer has so many days to review that, and at their sole discretion, they can terminate the contract if they don't like the terms. But
sure.
The big advantage is all this is spelled out in our purchase agreements, but in an effort to to be fair to the buyer, once they receive this packet, they have so many days to review it. And what I try to do, Steve, if possible, is try to get maybe a recent packet and just fully disclose to the buyer that this is not the current packet. The next one that we get that is current, that's part of our contract, could be dramatically different, but you can review what was maybe a recent packet, just get familiar with it. Yeah. But again, once that buyer receives that packet, they have so many days to review it and walk away if they don't like the terms. That's the biggest thing. I guess another implication is, from an insurance standpoint, a lot of times there's master policies. You still need your own homeowner's insurance for the unit, but there's some other implications there. The insurance agents can really clarify more, but there's a whole lot of things involved in that packet or resale certificate that spells out how they're handling the money at the association. Are there any assessments on the horizon? I mean, for example, let's pretend the dues are $200 a month, but they had a meeting 2 weeks ago. We're going to put a new roof on this building, and everybody owes us $1,700 to go towards the roof. That has to be disclosed to the buyer if that's been decided upon.
Yeah, certainly. Well, good information, and I think, again, these details are all good points and good reasons why working with an experienced agent at Mountain to Lake Realty is in your benefit from that standpoint. So,
and let me say one more thing, Steve.
Yes, sir.
And you and I have talked about this. As tough as the market is now for a buyer with low inventory and a lot of times multiple offers or a lot of pressure to try to buy something, we'll be more than happy to meet with you as a buyer to go over all the terms of a purchase agreement prior to you selecting the property, just so you're real familiar with all those. Because there's a lot of pressure when you walk in a house if you don't want to buy it. If you additionally have to go over all the terms in a purchase agreement, all the disclosures. So we'll be more than happy to sit with a buyer and go over everything that probably will come up in an offer so that when you find the property of interest, that's all behind you and you can just focus on that property.
Yeah.
And if we do that and you don't buy a house, that's okay. It's just a way to be proactive and more comfortable and less pressure when you do find something you want.
You're better prepared. Better prepared.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And in this market, being prepared makes a huge difference.
Yeah, you might be able to get your offer in quicker than thinking about all this stuff we put in front of you for 2 days, and then someone else gets the home.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Great point. Great point. Well, Bob, we're going to jump into some properties here. I think you got a new listing on Virgil Goode Highway.
Yes, we do. It's a little bit north of Rocky Mount, going towards Boone's Mill. It's on the left. It's a brick home. The owner has put a tremendous amount of updates and funds into this property. Put in a new heat pump, was previously on a well, and connected to the Western Virginia Water Authority's new system, and ran a line from Virgil Goode Highway into the home. Put a new bathroom in the lower level. There's new plumbing, interior and exterior paint. Put a new shower on the entry level. Really nice refinished hardwood floors. Slate front porch you see in this picture. Really large detached workshop and detached garage. There's that nice slate covered front porch. And you come in the front door, you have a good sized living room. There's 1,176 square feet on the entry level. See the nice wood floors and open up there towards the kitchen and dining area. This is coming in from the family room on the right, looking in towards the kitchen and dining area. There's new flooring in the kitchen, in the hallway, in the bathroom, and refinished wood floors in the living room and 2 bedrooms. The dining area. 2 bedrooms and 1 updated bath on the entry level. See the replacement window in these pictures. Right hand side of the home is what we're labeling a family room. It leads into the kitchen and dining area. This is heated and cooled with that new heat pump. In addition to the 1,176 square feet on the entry level, there's 432 square feet on the upper level, including a bedroom, nice sized closet. Other side you could use as an office or den. The basement's unfinished. This is a second of 2 fireplaces. Really nice bathroom has been added to the lower level. Washer dryer, of course. 1.25 acres. Adjacent to the home is a 2-car carport. To the left there of the green building is another detached carport or garage. Again, this is the back of the home. Paved drive coming in. This is a nice cinder block building. There's a flue and a wood stove you see here, lots of electrical outlets. Really nice detached workshop, a lot of value there in my opinion. A lot of people really like to have something like that. Good location, tremendous amount of updates. We'll be happy to give you a list of all the updates for this home on Virgil Goode Highway. We had 4 showings this past Saturday, hope in the bad weather, so hopefully we'll move it soon.
So we're going to head there from 220. We're going to head to Hardy. Here we are. This is actually on the golf course there, the Chestnut Creek Drive. It does have a Hardy address. It's 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths. A little over 3,700 total square feet here. But as I did mention there, it is on the golf course. The back side of this home is on the 14th fairway, which we'll give you a couple pictures here later. But if you're a golfer and maybe you're interested in a golf ball or 2, I bet you could probably find a couple not too far walk from the house here at this property at Chestnut Creek Drive. So we're going to step inside, chance to come into this foyer here. You'll really, I really appreciate, and as we move through, you'll get a chance to see this, but this has the engineered wood random plank flooring. It is unique. I do think, you know, every home is unique, and when you walk into this home, one of the first features I catch is that plank flooring there on the entry level. You really, it really kind of catches your eye, and I don't know. I'm into wood, Bob. I apologize, but that's something I think is pretty cool with this home here. What you see here, shot of the family room. There's another shot as we move around here. You do get a chance to see that fireplace there under the TV. Do have a dining area here. You do have some cathedral ceilings, which gives you a little bit more of an open, spacious feeling. And then, of course, the kitchen dining area is kind of the open concept here. This is a master bedroom. As I mentioned, 3,700 total square feet, but on the entry level, you're a little over 1,800 square feet here. A large master suite here that you see. Big double bowl vanity, soaking tub. This is really nice master bedroom here with this property on Chestnut Creek Drive. I mentioned it's 4 bedrooms. Here's a shot of bedroom number 2 and bath number 2. And bedroom number 3 here. And then we'll step downstairs to the lower level. It is open down there. You can see they've got decorated an office and a little play area, if you will. But this is all shots of the lower level. See here. There is the 4th bedroom is down on the lower level. It does have a walkout onto a nice concrete patio there. But nice lower level bedroom. So maybe it's a place for the in-law to hang out. You know, bathroom down there as well, so they'd have their own bathroom. Here's a shot of the back side of the home. There you do see the deck off the back, and then of course the covered patio, and there's the walkout from the bedrooms that you see. This on Chestnut Creek Drive. Here's a shot of that 14th fairway. As I mentioned there, you are on the golf course, so certainly a great spot to hang out. It's pretty peaceful. Chestnut Creek Drive with a Hardy address. So we're going to stay in Hardy. Here is a home on Turtleback Path. It is in Hardy. Another 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. You do see the attached garage there, a little over 2,800 total square feet here with this home. You know, great location. You're not far from Roanoke here with in Hardy, and this is actually in the Windy Gap Mountain subdivision, so you're going to have some great seasonal views here with this property. But it is still private, 0.8 acres, if you will. So we're going to step inside. You get a chance to see this great room with the cathedral ceilings, and as we'll turn around here, you'll get a shot of that massive stone fireplace. A very unique feature here with this home itself. Then we step in here to the kitchen and all this prep space that you got there with that island, and then just loads and loads of storage space with all these cabinets that you've got there. You got the oak butcher block island I mentioned there, but you just some really unique features here in this kitchen. Great place to entertain. Then we're going to step inside here. Here's the formal dining room house. You do have a main level bedroom on the entry level, along with a bath. 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths here. This is the nice library, which is always a great addition to a home. You can certainly make it an office. This is the master bedroom. This home actually features a couple of master suites. This is one. And of course, the master bath. You see here. And then this would be master bathroom or bedroom number 2, and then bath number 2. This is all on the upper level. We step down to the lower level. Got a nice exercise area there. An office on the lower level as well. A half bath. And of course the laundry is on the lower level. Get a shot here from the side. You do see the lower garage there, and then the deck on the outside, as well as the covered patio that you'll see there. Here's a great shot of the deck. That'd be a great spot to grill a steak, Bob, hang out. And this is a unique feature here of Turtleback Path, and that being this backyard. Typically, Windy Gap Mountain Village, you don't have a lot of great yard access, if you will, and property does have that. This will be a very unique feature for that area. there on Turtleback Path. So this is Turtleback Path Road with a Hardy address.
Next we'll travel to this home on Brick Church Road. Has a Rocky Mountain address. It's towards Boone's Mill, and Brick Church Road runs from Grassy Hill Road over to 220 north of Rocky Mount. So it's a great location, very convenient to Rocky Mount for middle school and high school for 7 years, and or Roanoke for jobs. It's a nice one-owner brick home with great views of Hayes Mountain. You see there to the left, paved drive coming in. A lot of updates to this home. It shows very well. It has extremely large rooms, bedrooms, all the rooms. I hope you'll see that we show you the pictures. Steve mentioned a large stone fireplace on the previous listing, and this home has it as well. There's also a second masonry fireplace on the lower level of this home. There was some nice wood floors. We have an open living room, nice dining room there to the right, to an updated kitchen on the left. New flooring in the 252 square feet in that loft area above. There's the updated kitchen, updated appliances, granite countertops, island for a couple bar stools. Then you have this very large formal dining room, a built-in china cabinet. Double doors that lead to a nice covered deck overlooking the in-ground pool with those great views of Hayes Mountain. Entry level has over 2,500 square feet, has 3 bedrooms, split bedroom design, 2 full baths, a half bath, extremely large master suite. Nice tile walk-in shower as well as tub, 2 very large closets. Other end of the home, you have 2 more good-sized bedrooms and a full bath. Notice the nice wood floors. You also have an entry-level laundry, so you have 1 level living, very few steps coming into this home, either through the front door or the attached 2-car garage. There's the loft area with the new flooring. The lower level has approximately 1,800 square feet that's finished. Also has several hundred square feet that's unfinished with double doors leading in for storage. Large family room here. Den, office, and bedroom in the lower level, as well as a large full bath, which is really nice to come in from the in-ground pool, which has a updated liner. Have this full bath on that level coming in from the pool. Good view of the back of the home. But a lot of people certainly like great views. A lot of people certainly like outdoor entertaining with the 4 acres. And this nice pool, you certainly can have that here. You can see the come out of the basement level to the covered patio leading to the pool, or off that dining room on the entry level with the covered deck area. I mean, this is just a great place to hang out, check out Hayes Mountain, check out the pool. Sliding board. Diving boards for you, Steve. Do some gainers, maybe a couple two flippers. I mean, I'd like to see that. Really would.
2 flippers, huh, Bob?
I'd like to see it. But a lot of updates to this home. Roof was put on in 2019. I mentioned the pool liner, and the kitchens and baths have been updated, as well as the appliances and lighting. And there to the left in the yard is a baseball batting cage. The house sits well off the road, so hopefully this picture conveys how much usable space you have in this 4 acres. Great location. Real nice home on Brick Church Road. Be glad to give you more details, short to at your convenience.
So we're going to come back back in the town of Rocky Mount, and this property here on Acorn Road is, if you're not familiar with where Acorn is, Rocky Mount west on 40, travel approximately 4 miles, and turn right onto Acorn. The house is on the right. This home is move-in ready. A little over an acre lot here, 4 bedrooms and 2 full baths, a little over 2,500 total square feet. You can see the carport there that you've got to keep that car nice and clean from in and out of the nasty weather that we may have this time of year. You step inside, you get a chance to see the living room. You do have a nice masonry fireplace here in the living room, and there is one downstairs as well, which we'll show you in a minute. To move around to the kitchen, you've got plenty of storage space here in the kitchen. Of course, a dining area, which you'll see here. 4 bedrooms, 2 full baths. 3 of those bedrooms are on the entry level. So here's one of those bedrooms on the entry level. Bedroom number 2. Of course, bathroom on the entry level is right here. And then here's a dining area there as well on the entry. So 2 dining areas. Step down. Here we got another bedroom on the lower level. Bathroom on the lower level. Laundry's on the lower level here as well. When you're looking at this home, you do have a nice detached two-door garage that you'll see here. Some of the updates that included with this home are updated interior painting. Got some back gas log backup heat there in those fireplace. And then has had entry-level bathroom updates as well. But, so those are some of the updates that we've had here with this home. A larger lot at 1.1 acres, so you do have room here for like a vegetable garden or a flower garden if you're into that, or maybe some herbs, Bob, if that's something you got. Hey, lavender, yeah, get you a little lavender garden going here. You've certainly got space for that here on Acorn Road with a Rocky Mount address. So from Rocky Mount, we're going to head to Henry. This is in Franklin County, but it has a Henry address. It's a Salt House Branch Road. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, a little over 2,300 total square feet here. It's well maintained, all one level home, and you're not far from what I think is one of the best kept secrets here, and that is Philpott Lake. You really gotta. We all talk about Smith Mountain Lake and all the glitz and the glam that maybe that holds, but Philpott Lake, in my opinion, that water is crystal clear. The mountains seem to run right into the bank. You just really got to appreciate that. So this home is less than a mile from the Salt House Branch Campground, which is, if you've never been there, that's a very unique spot. It has a couple of beaches. Offers plenty of things for you to do. So less than a mile from there. When we step inside, you're going to see this spacious living room that you see there. Going to have a dining room, and you see the fireplace there in the living room. And, here we are with the dining room. Again, lots of space here. Step out and entertain. Kitchen area, some prep space. Master bedroom, large master bedroom here. A master bath. Just appreciate the 2 bowls. There's that soaking tub for you, Bob. There's bedroom number 2 and bathroom number 2. Mentioned there's 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths with this property. There's bedroom number 3. So that's all on the entry level. When you step down to the lower level here, the lower level bath, lower level bedroom down here. A nice work area, office space. Step out here to the back, you do have a back deck as well as a garage underneath, the 1-car garage. So total of 2,300 total square feet here. 1.16 acre lot. So you've got plenty of space here. Again, if you wanted to stretch out, maybe do a little flower garden, grow some tomatoes, you'd have a spot to do that here with this property on the back side. Great deck here off the back, very private. You really got to appreciate that. And then here we come back to the Salt House Branch Campground, the boat launch. I mentioned several beaches, different things depending upon what your interests are, but you're within a mile of having the line in the water, Bob, or the boat in the water, right here on Salt House Branch Road with a Henry address.
I agree with you on what a great lake Philpott Lake is, to say the least. It's Certainly big enough to water ski and fish. It's a great lake. I agree, that's a huge amenity for that home.
Yeah.
Not too far from Philpott Lake is this home on Briar Ridge Road, the Henry address. That's going to be off the Henry Road and Robin Ridge, and again, extremely convenient to Philpott Lake. And I think if buyers were to look at sold prices and what certain things are selling for, I personally think this is a really great value here because you have a brick home and you additionally have a lot beside it. They total 2.75 acres, both run down to a creek. So, you know, a lot unzoned certainly adds value to this listing. And again, you have a one-owner brick home with a carport, 1,100 square feet on the entry level, unfinished basement. There's wood floors, 3 bedrooms and 1 bath on the entry level. Again, brick home with 1,100 square feet and a carport. Additionally, the basement is unfinished. There's a half bath in the lower level. Of course, you have a heat pump here to heat and cool it. You have a deck off the back. Nice woodsy lot in the back running down towards the creek. Here's the adjacent lot next door. And again, I think when you look at what things have been selling for, what things are on the market for, I mean, here's a brick house with a full basement and a second lot that comes with it at this price. And very convenient to Philpott Lake, as Steve and I have discussed. We'll be glad to give you more details for this property in the Henry area.
We're going to stay in the Henry area. This is actually a property on Ferrystone Park Highway. It's in Stanleytown, Virginia, which is actually in Henry County. 2.15 acres here, 4 bedrooms, 1 full bath, 1 half bath here, a little over 2,100 square feet. You got 1,400 on the entry level. We're going to step inside here. You see these hardwood floors? Man, you got to appreciate that. These hardwood floors are throughout. You're going to have a nice eat-in kitchen, which we'll share with you. A formal dining room as we move through here. Just a lot of neat features here with this home. You got to appreciate it's been well maintained and looked after. So here we are in the bedroom number 1. I mentioned it's 4 bedrooms. So we got 1. This would be number 2. Here's number 3. Which will step down to the lower level. It's wide open down there. Plenty of room to make it what you want. Maybe a workout room, a pool table, foosball, dartboard, axe throwing, Bob. That's getting to be a big deal. So maybe you could throw some axes down here. You get a shot here of the back side of the home, but there's a lot of neat features here. You do have this detached garage, give you an opportunity. Maybe you're a shade tree mechanic looking for a place to kind of fall into. Here's a great spot here with Ferrystone Park Highway with a Stanleytown address.
Next we'll travel to Virgil Highway. We've showed you a home there at the start of the show. This one is very close to it, north of Rocky Mount. We're about to run out of time. We'll go as much as we can and give you more details on the next show, but this house sits well off the road, very secluded, 2.71 acres, 2,200 plus square feet on the entry level, plus a partial basement.
That's 2 master suites, 1 on each end of this home. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
Great location. As I mentioned, 2,200 plus square feet on the entry level. Woodsy setting. There's a heat pump to heat and cool it. If you think about 2,200 square feet on 1 floor, that's a good size home. Again, we're about to run out of time, so we'll give you more details on next week's show. But it shows very well. It's a great location. We'll be glad to give you more details for this home. Again, a little bit north of Rocky Mount, right after you cross the Blackwater River there on your left. So I think we're out of time for this week's show. Thank you very much for watching Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase.